It sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Raiders of Oakland taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Foxborough. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second year.
And the talented young man took over as a full-time starter week 6 of last season, showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that technical efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach in Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
A give for Stevenson running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. First and 10. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need... Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it as we resume action. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just know the
Punt's better. Punt's better than turnover.
The punt was better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
To the air, May. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Patriots.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Douglas complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll throw with May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Stevenson. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing here is May. Touchdown! Austin Hooper. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete into the hands of Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 35-yard line.
Geno now to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Geno. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is Hollywood Brown. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 56 yards, touchdown. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.